So the Last Night in Soho teaser trailer dropped today, and today I want to talk about why I think it'll be one of the best films of the year. If you want to hear why this movie has the chance to become the best film of 2021, definitely stay tuned. Hello everybody, my name is Dominic and I'm a film-based content creator here on YouTube. If you like everything to do with movies like movie reviews, movie rankings, director rankings, even trailer breakdowns, and just talking videos like this where I just talk about movies, then you'll definitely love my channel. You should definitely consider hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my most anticipated films of this year, Edgar Wright's psychological horror film Last Night in Soho, starring Anya Taylor-Joy and Thomasin McKenzie. This is one of my most anticipated films for many reasons, one of which, the main reason, is being that it is directed by Edgar Wright, who obviously you guys probably know who he is if you're watching this video and if you're anticipating this film as well. If you don't know him by name, he is the director who made films like Baby Driver, the Cornetto trilogy, which consists of Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, and World's End, and he also made Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. So same director made all of those movies, making this film, and for that reason I think this is one of my most anticipated movies, but I also am looking forward to it a lot because he's kind of stepping out of his comfort zone. A lot of the stuff he does, specifically the Cornetto trilogy, is very comedy based, and a lot of it has to do with comedy, and this is a film very different from that. It looks to be a real psychological horror film, and it's just so exciting. If you guys haven't seen the trailer, it dropped today. You definitely should go check that out. But this trailer has me even more hyped than I was before. Even based on only a few performances, Anya Taylor-Joy is one of my current favorite working actresses, specifically for her performance in The Queen's Gambit, and she just looks like she's going to absolutely kill it in this role. She is like a perfect fit for the role that she's playing. I think she's just going to absolutely knock it out of the park and just be a perfect fit for this role. And I think Thomasin McKenzie also looked very good in this trailer, and she looked very fitting for the kind of character that it appeared that she was playing, which I think is very, very promising, even though I haven't seen her in almost anything, I don't think, so I don't really know much about her as an actress. She still looks like she's going to do very well in this film, and that's basically all I could ask for. Aside from that, it doesn't look like it's going to be super heavily indulged into Edgar Wright's unique style necessarily, which to a lot of people might be a little bit of a letdown, but there are definitely some things in that trailer that point towards some Edgar Wright-isms, if you will, and that is definitely exciting, but I'm also excited to see him sort of step out of that a little bit, but also have enough of his flair to where it is still very recognizable as his film. Now, a huge thing that caught me in this trailer were a few things. Besides the technical elements, the cinematography and the editing obviously looks fantastic, as it does in basically every other Edgar Wright film, but there were some crazy good things that I saw, specifically having to do with the lighting and the sort of music and tone that the film had. This trailer really meshed those things together to make an unsettling and very ominous tone to the film, very similar to that of Dario Argento's Suspiria. And if you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about, with a lot of the colored lights and just the way stuff was lit and how the tone of the trailer went looks very, very similar to that, but in its own sense. And that's something that really, really excites me, because Suspiria is one of my favorite horror films of all time. I think stylistically speaking, it is probably my favorite, because the way it's lit and the tone that the film conveys is completely unique. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before, and this film looks like it's going to achieve something similar to that, but with Edgar Wright's unique, amazing style, which I'm just absolutely pumped for. And just overall, it was a really great trailer. The plot seems very, very interesting and very unique, especially for a horror film sort of like this. And it just seems like an overall very intriguing film that I was already excited for, but this trailer got me even more pumped. I've watched it multiple times already today. I'm not ashamed to admit that, and I'll probably see it a few more times. I cannot wait for October for when this releases, And yeah, this trailer just made me absolutely so incredibly hyped for this movie, and I just cannot wait for it to come out so I can see it, hopefully in theaters. And that is going to do it for my thoughts on the Last Night in Soho teaser trailer. If you guys watched this trailer, definitely let me know what you guys thought of it down in the comment section. Let me know if you are as hyped about this movie as I am. But that is basically it for the video, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.